Last week, we saw Senator Warren do something tactically smart, but that puts her on strategically dangerous ground, not admitting that her Medicare for All plan would raise taxes. It turned into the biggest flashpoint on what's arguably the most important policy issue in the election. So let's break it down. Why did she do it? It's actually the right move politically. Since 1960, we've been in the screen age of politics, and that's only become more true in recent years. Especially in debates, the first rule is don't create a negative moment that can be repeated in ads and used to hammer you for the rest of the campaign. The most famous example of falling into that trap came in 1984, when Walter Mondale did exactly what Senator Warren refused to do.
Mr. Reagan will raise taxes, and so will I. He won't tell you, I just did.
That didn't go well. The problem is, Warren's plan puts her on top of a trapdoor strategically, both in the primary and in the general. In the primary, Warren's already strong with liberals, so her next challenge is to be an acceptable alternative for Democratic moderates, who are actually the majority of Democrats and where she's still lagging behind. In the general, she needs to avoid scaring the living daylights out of swing voters. Democrats proved in 2018 that a campaign built around health care works. 89% of their improved performance came from flipping 2016 Trump voters. But if Democrats go too far on health care, they could flip those voters right back. Polls show that voters feel strongly. Only 34% like a Warren-style plan that ends private insurance and raises taxes. It's a psychological effect known as loss aversion. People are more afraid of losing what they've already got than excited about gaining more. So, what should Warren do next? She just announced that she's sticking with her plan, and we'll give more details on how to pay for it. But actually, the better move politically would be to do the opposite. Make her Medicare for All plan a long-term vision, one that she wants to work toward. But say that in the meantime, she's listened and she's flexible on using the Pete Buttigieg Medicare for All who want it as an interim step. Why is this so effective? It sends a key signal to moderate Democrats and long-term to swing voters, and it takes the sting out of Republicans' most potent attack. And the downsides? They're kind of a political nothing burger. Unless Republican senators are removed in the rapture and only Democrats are left below, there's zero chance of a Warren or Sanders-style Medicare for All plan being enacted anyway. Her plan already is a long-term vision. She's not compromising her values. What about turning off liberals? Warren's established deep credibility, so while the most strident socialists may not like it, they're probably sticking with Sanders anyway. Finally, doesn't this feel like a flip-flop? Politicians are afraid of that attack, but the dirty political secret about flip-flops is that voters don't care as long as you end up in the right place. So, the three big takeaways for today. Don't get trapped on camera in a position that can beat you. Loss aversion matters. Voters hate losing what they've got. And flip-flops are okay, as long as you end up in the right place. So Elizabeth Warren has done the right thing so far, but should make a pivot soon.